nuts. My nuts. I think I've crushed them. Oh, my nuts. Oh. Morning everyone. Right, here we are. I don't know why I said morning, because it's not morning. It's still middle of the night. What am I doing here? I just don't know. Right, so here we go. Rog Outdoors, another adventure. We're going about 220 miles now. That direction. Really small hours. Really looking forward to it. Out for 8 days. I've managed to sell a kidney to fund fuel in the car, and off we go. Oh, and by the way, we're not going to the start, we're going to the end. Hello everyone, hope you're well. Right, we're here. After driving over 200 miles, we're finally in Hopton, which is in Norfolk. And just at the end of this road is the end of the Norfolk coastal path. See, I told you I'd bring you to the end first. So I've just parked up. I'll be back here in about 9 days. I'm just going to go to Great Yarmouth, catch a train to Tetford, meet up with an old friend of mine, and then we're off to do the Peddars Way. And once that's done, the Norfolk coastline. Peddars Way 46 miles, Norfolk coastline 86 miles. So about 132, 133 all in, plus a little bit extra, me going to Great Yarmouth. As I said, over about 8 or 9 days. So let's have a bit of fun then. Right, shall we? Come on. Now we're at the train station, we can roll the titles. Right, day one, here we go. Peddars Way, this is the first finger post. 46 miles to Holme Next The Sea. That's it. So, here with Harry from West Island Way. Only a couple of miles today, so onwards and upwards, let's crack on. About 5 minutes into the walk, and this is the Little Ouse River. And we come from Suffolk, officially now in Norfolk. So there we go. We've cross-countied.
Wow.
Well, yeah. Right, onwards and upwards. Right, let's put this tent up. Okay, so we'll just go over the what we've got in the pack. So, Osprey pack, 55 litre, food in there, enough for a small army. Stove with my pocket rocket too. It's a 700mm steel pot. So I'm just rehydrating this time round, not cooking anything special. Water, and the rest of it, not that I'm sponsored by Alpkit, but if Alpkit do want to sponsor me, then fill your boots. So Soloist, it's the first time out. I did pitch it in the garden. Even a hefty bloke like me can get in there. It's the large, not the extra large one. Comes in at 1.2 kilos, so it's pretty good. As I said, this is the taste test over the next several days, so we'll have a look-see. But there's enough room in there to sit up and lie down comfortably. Let's have a look inside. So the flyers are 3,000 milliliter hydrostatic head. The base is 5,000. So in there, as I said, I'm not sponsored by Alpkit, but I've got cloud base, pipe dream 400 there, so I should be toasty and warm tonight, and a Rab silk liner. Just a simple jacket, synthetic, and shorts. There's my pillow, so all of my all the clothes I wear just get shoved in there. I've turned it inside out, so normally the pipe dream goes in there. Spare kit, electrics, little towel, toiletries, and a set of dry clothes. That's it. So there we go. That's the abode for the next 8 or 9 days. Beautiful evening. So you know, when you come to Norfolk, you know you're going to see piggeries. Look at this. Coming to a supermarket near you. Sound advice. So here we are, the official day one on the Peddars Way. Yesterday we were just called day half. So a lot of it was spent travelling to Thetford. A pair of us meeting up, and we stayed last night at the Dower House campsite. So we actually did the first 1.5 miles of the route, and then did a couple of miles detour off to the campsite. It was really good, absolutely fantastic. So got ourselves set up for today. Today's the official sort of day one. So we're hoping to go to North Pickenham, probably about 17 miles or so. So far, it's and this is most of the Peddars Way. It is a virtually dead straight track. Wooded areas, so what you see generally is what you get. We've just passed the A11, so just before there's a car park, but there's a hot food van there, toilets, and the van does sort of hot drinks and cold drinks. Quite important to make sure you're topped up on your water, because there's very little opportunity between here and Castlewaker, and that's probably about 25, no, probably about 20 miles or so. So you just got to be a bit careful, especially if you're doing an overnighter.
Following on from the villages of Stonebridge and Thompson are the Pingo Ponds on Thompson Common. Thompson Water is a shallow artificial lake created in 1845 by draining a tributary of the River Wissey, which covers 40 acres. This includes the unusual landscape featuring Pingo Ponds, which were low hillocks formed around 20,000 years ago during the last ice age.
There's nothing quite like having a captive audience, is there? Hello, Moose. All the ladies parading. How you doing? Everyone wants to have their photo taken. Look at them, all queuing up. So, finally entering North Pickenham, and we're going to have a look to see if the pub's open. I'm not holding my breath. Oh, it's getting quite exciting now. Is it or isn't it? Is it or isn't it? And as the anticipation builds, it does not look promising. It's going to be close but no cigar, I think, on this occasion.
Sorry to announce that the club will close until further notice while we consider its future viability.
Morning. So here we are, day 2, the Peddars Way. Hope you're all well. So yesterday, it was good. A lot of what you see here is just sort of paths and tracks, but the route's what you make it. Not spectacular sights like the West Highland Way, but you know, got some good company. Harry there, marching ahead. So we did probably about 20 odd miles yesterday, give or take. So by the end of it, we were absolutely shattered. Ended up staying just north of North Pickenham. The little villages that you go through, if you're thinking of doing the walk, should be careful. Whilst they're lovely little hamlets, there are no shops, so just be mindful of your water. We've just passed the A47, so there's a service station there and a McDonald's. So we've stocked up. It's now probably about 5 miles to Castlewaker. It's 8:15, so we're cracking on. We're going to spend a little while in Castlewaker, see what it's about, and who knows, maybe even find a pub that's open, but we'll see about that. Everything else is good. Happy days, right. I'll see you lovely people in a bit. Take it easy. Those lumps in the ground, what remains of Great Palgrave, a medieval village. That was on this location. Palgrave Hall is just beyond the tree line there. So we're now coming into Castlewaker, which all seems quite pleasant. We'll spend a little bit of time here. But just over the last mile and a half, Seth and Harry have been doing some wombling and just picked this up off the side of the road. Bag was mine, but just a bag full of rubbish, and that's just in the last mile or so. And that It's just one of a few bags that we've collected so far on the trail. So come on people, do your bit. Do your bit. Pick the litter up, put it in a bin. And look, that's what I'm normally in with the wife. Up to my neck in it. That looks lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, gorgeous.
How clear is that water? Yeah.
Castlewaker are the remains of the Cluniac Priory. The priory is thought to have been founded in 1089 and was inspired by the monastery at Cluny in France. Originally built within the walls of the castle, it was too small for the monks, so it was moved to its current location by the River Nar. Castlewaker. The village itself lies within the outer bailey of an 11th century castle, and the road into the village still passes under the Bailey Gate, the former north gateway to the planned walled town. The village takes its name from the Norman castle built soon after the conquest by William de Warenne, the first Earl of Surrey. Initially a stone country house, it was converted into a keep defended by stone walls and a system of ditched earthworks. Although now only its walls and ramparts remain, it still provides an impressive indication as to what the castle must have once looked like, and some consider these the finest village earthworks in England.
So there we have it. That was South Acre. Now a distant memory just a mile or two ago behind me. Oh, there's Harry. Stop there. Take a couple of hours there if you can. It is great. They've got an old priory there from about the 10th century. Castle there from medieval times. Go round. Got a couple of nice pubs there. The Red Lion and the Ostrich. So we had to partake. They've got a little coffee shop next door to the Ostrich. Again, tea and cake. Really nice. Round the corner there's a spa shop. More supplies if you're after water or food or anything like that. And Harry's just overtaken me like the speed demon he is. And so the spa shop, the supplies, and next door to the spa shop, it's a fish and chip shop. So we're just cracking on now, putting some miles under our belt, and hopefully soon we'll be at the highest point on the Peddars Way. So a nose bleeding 92 metres above sea level. So I'll catch you soon. Well everyone, here we go. The eye-watering, nose bleeding, finger numbing highlight that is Peddars Way, highest point, is just up ahead. The anticipation builds. The atmosphere's electric. I'll catch you in about 30 seconds. I just cannot wait for this. 92 whole metres above sea level. Peddars Way, without the need of assisted oxygen canisters at a massive 92 metres above sea level. There we go. We're claiming this one. So just a short break then, just past Fring, and as you can see, the breakfast backpackers, but not quite as good as the breakfast of champions. Game on. Not a bad view when you're having your breakfast. Not a bad view at all. And here we are finally, so just past Ringstead. That was a lovely little village, definitely some money in there, that's for sure. Some really nice houses, lovely little general store there, and a nice pub. Didn't go in any of them, but it all looks really nice. And this is us just coming out of Ringstead. There's probably about a mile to go. So just giving some final thoughts on the walk. Been really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There's been quite a lot of, well, I'd say track and field, but you're out in the country. There are some great views. You're listening to the bird song. Now, really, what could be better than that? So it's been good. Harry's been great company, so he's a good lad. We've had some good camping pitches as well. 10 to 11 in the morning, so we'll be done by midday. 2.5 days, 46 miles, so that's not too bad. Weather's held out for us, which has been good. It's been cool, not cold, and it hasn't rained, which has been great. Don't know whether you can see it, but we can see the sea. We can see the sea. And here, finally, by the golf course at Holme Next The Sea, we have got the last finger post of the Peddars Way. Yeah. There we go. Job done. Boom.